In this video, I'll be going very briefly over the process of exporting an image, resizing an image in Photoshop. Typically in Photoshop, images may not open up at the full size. Like right here, you can see in the bottom right corner that this image is at 66.67%. And so if you use an image that is this size, you won't be really using the image at its full resolution, its full width. So when you add it to a web page or you use it anywhere, it's going to be larger than even what you're seeing on the screen currently. If you'd like to see the full screen size, you can go up to the view menu and just say actual pixels. And when you do that, you can see that I have to use my scroll bar on my screen to scroll to the left and to the right. And even when I do that, I'm going to resize the layers window. Even at this point, it's not even 100%. You can see that it is wider than this display area. But to do an export, you would simply go to File and say Save for Web and Devices. When you do that, you can see that the image size is the width is 1024 and the height is 768. Now I'm going to back up and see. You can always also see the image size by going to Image and Image Size. And when that window comes up, it came up on my second window monitor. You can see what the width is, 1024 by 768. You could optionally hit the constraint proportions and change the perspective here, but what I prefer to do to export an image is to go to File and say Save for Web and Devices. You're going to have to do this anyway to export, so let's just do it right from here. So go to File, say Save for Web and Devices, and then I usually choose a JPEG from up here, so I'm going to choose JPEG High. From the drop down presets, I choose JPEG High. I want to save it as a JPEG, recommended for web files. And then, very important, the image size. Change this to like 706 or 600. And you will notice that the value of the height also changed. So we've set an image size. The width will be 700 and the height will be 525. This is usually an ideal size for the web. Go ahead and click Save. And it's going to try to save this in a folder called test. I'm going to add a number 2 at the end to distinguish and go ahead and say save. That's all you need to do. Very simple and easy as far as exporting from a JPEG from a file and reducing it down to a smaller size. All we did was we went to the file menu and we chose the Save for Web and Devices. We specified a new width here and we chose JPEG High and we said save. Now when we look at that window, what it looks like, you will see that I brought this window over. This is the size of the file we exported, and when I click on this file in my on my computer, I can see that on the drop down on the bottom here, the dimension is 700 by 525. So if I was back here and I did another export, Save for Web and Devices, and here again I have my JPEG set, I choose let's just say 650. Maybe I did it the first time, I wasn't happy, and I do a save, and I'm going to add a number 3 at the end. I can even do like a 600, which will make it easy for me to remember. So when I bring that window over and I look at it, the 600 pixels, you can see it was 650 actually that I specified. But you get the picture right now. So you can do multiple versions and have 2 or 3 different sizes and then choose the one that works for you. So that's what I basically recommend as far as exporting from Photoshop. Open up the image file, Save for Web and Devices, choose JPEG, type in a new value here, for instance 600 pixels. Go ahead and say save and go ahead and type in a value after it, so you can distinguish from a previous version and save it. And at that point you should be good to go with respect to importing this into the web and you're placing this on a website. Very simple process, and I hope that helps.